I'm on the moon. It's made of cheese.
Hello everyone, how you guys doing today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? Welcome to Beer and Cheese Tuesday, another Beer and Cheese Tuesday. We have an open table again, and it will be that way for a while, so bring what you'd like, and hopefully it goes well together. All right, I want to welcome my panel today. We got Miscellaneous Brew Reviews.
Cheers.
Cheers to you guys. Bumpy Road Brews.
Cheerios.
East Coast LK Reviews.
Yeah.
Cheers. Beer Man. And whoever else wants to come on up, you have the link in the back. So bring it on up, man. It's anything. So let's do it. See if it goes. All right. And I want to say hello to the chat. We got Jamie C in the house. Cheers to you. Love beer and cheese. Thank you, friend. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and start it up with Miscellaneous.
Right. So I'll show you the cheese first. This is from Beehive Cheese. They are out of, where did it say? Utah. Utah. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's their Promontory? Yeah. So this is just their creamy, smooth Utah original. I've had a couple cheeses from them. They haven't been bad. It's a bit spendy for a 4-ounce piece of cheese. But, yeah, that's the cheese. It's got more of a white appearance. It's coming in yellow. But, yeah, kind of looks like a standard cheddar. I don't know. It's a little pungent. But, yeah, beer I got tonight is from Parish Brewing Company. They're out of Brazard, Louisiana. This is their Atticus Atlas. It's very hard to come up and see on the camera because it's a cream-colored label. But, yeah, this is a triple IPA. This is their number 3 version, I guess. Doesn't have an ABV on it. I guess I have to look that up. Canned on 7/22/22. What's the ABV? I'll find it out on the next go around. Let's pour it up. It looks like it did last time.
Damn.
It's a very orange beer. Yeah, it looks good, man. Definitely Nipa looking beer, 2-finger, pretty tight knit, frothy head. A little murky, that's for sure. You ain't seen nothing through there. Cheers.
Milk bomb.
Cheers, Mr.
Cheers, man. Yeah.
Cheers, bro.
All right. Bumpy.
All right. So my cheese is the Costello herbs and spices Havarti cheese. I have a little portion of it cut up here already. So that's what it looks like.
Nice.
So, looks like there's like dill or something. Oh, well, it's herbs. And then the spices, I don't know, maybe some type of red chili pepper or something. I'm not sure what the spices are. I can tell you this cheese kind of smells funky from afar, though. So not quite what I was expecting out of it. This beer, this was gifted to me courtesy of Keith from 93 Lumber. That's 93 spelled out lumber. This is a beer from Free Will Brewing. They're out of Perkasie, Pennsylvania. And it's called Field Guide Laurel. It's a dry hopped lager. It is hopped with laurel hops and citra hops, and it's 5.5% ABV. Some pretty fancy, crazy can art there, too.
Jeez,
so.
That's cool.
There we go.
Awesome.
Let's go ahead and open this one up. Whew. All right. I'm tired and burpy and everything else tonight. So this has a kind of rocky white head. It is clear. It does seem to have maybe a slight unfiltered look to it, but it's pretty clear. It is that vibrant yellow. Um, it's almost the yellow of maybe like a lemon. Well, maybe not so much a lemon lollipop. It's a little bit more clear than that, but it's vibrant than the hay color, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, the golden hay. So yeah, looking forward to getting into this cheese and beer, of course.
Nice. Looks good. Right on. Cheers, dude. All right. Tanner.
Cheers, Bumpy. All right. I'm just trying to take the tag off. So the cheese I got, I also have a Havarti, but this is from Raw Cheese, creamy Havarti, mild and buttery. It says used for a grilled cheese, toss in the garden and pasta salads, or pair with Pilsner or Pinot Noir. It says proudly Wisconsin cheese, rawcheese.com. And yeah, I've had the aged Havarti. I haven't had the one that Bumpy had, but I've been interested in trying the creamy Havarti. So I got some slices cut up. I will say it was very hard to kind of cut through. It was very soft, but yeah, it looks good. And then the beer I have to pair with it is this nectar of Aristes. I don't know how to pronounce that. Banana cream pie milkshake IPA. 5.5% ABV. River Sticks Brewing. And these guys are, it says brewed packaged at River Sticks Brewing, 166 Boulder Drive, Fitchburg, Mass. No can on date. But yeah, I saw a banana cream pie and I was like, oh, that looks very good. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Aristius. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I don't.
And that's how I'd say.
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't know. I'm bad with that shit.
It says IPA with banana and vanilla, contains lactose. So, looks pretty good to me. Let's crack this open. I got my Long Live Beer Works can glass. And let's go for a pour. All right. It's pretty light. I wasn't really expecting that color. Oh, wow. There is lots of chunkies in this. Hold on one second. I gotta get new speakers. They've been buzzing like crazy lately. But yeah, there is. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a lot of sediment floaties in there. It's like this hazy straw color. I wouldn't even necessarily call it straw color. I really don't know what to call that. It's kind of got like a tint of like maybe like a greenish tint. I don't know. It looks kind of like dirty dishwater. The light. It looks way different in person than on camera. But yeah, I'm interested in trying this. Definitely not what I was expecting. Like I said, there's a lot of chunks in there. I thought it was going to be probably a thicker looking beer, but we'll see what happens with this pairing. So cheers, guys. Nice, dude.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right. God, I got itchy nose and eyes. All right. So cool. Some good stuff there. What I have today is I went pumpkin and pumpkin. So I have a spiced pumpkin goat cheese from Munchevre. Smells really good. It smells like pumpkin pie and some kind of sourish. What does that smell like? I'll get into it. We'll get into that. Pumpkin pie treat is what I got from Prairie. and it's a sour with marshmallow flavor and pumpkin pie spices. That actually smells like pumpkin pie, and this is pumpkin pie, so I'm wondering about this. 5.5%. Gently agitate before opening. I've had it upside down. Shake it up really fast.
Bumpy's had the only beer ever I could ever seen anybody do that with.
Put little canned PRVs on the top. Psst, psst. All right, so
Stout with the Oreos.
yeah. Did that go everywhere? Oh, that's all right. Let's pour this. It's clear or white looking, like pear juice on the pour. Yeah, hazy, straw color. It's got some chunks in there as well. Kind of looks like Tanner's beer, sort of, to me, at least in my light. Like dishwater look. Smells really good. Nice sour. That smells good. All right, so let's see if all of our stuff goes well. Let's pair it up. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
All right.
All right, yeah. So I got held up a little lacing there. Man, that fucking thing looks great, huh? Yeah. So still a little head retention. On the nose, I get, man, melon. Honeydew melon. Not honeydew, cantaloupe, sorry, my bad. Cantaloupe. It's like a grapefruit, orange, slight pithiness. Pine, there's a light pine, almost dank aroma to it. I do pick up on it. I did have, oh, this is 9%, by the way, my bad. The Atticus Atlas. They say you get like a bit of mint on the nose, is what the description says. And I'll say I get almost like a slight earthy herbal type of note. I wouldn't smell and particularly say mint. It was a little bit more predominant as soon as I poured it and I got a nose on it. I was like, what is that, man? But yeah, it smells really good. Looks awesome. Let's taste it. Cheers, guys. Yeah, I think this is made with, they said a bunch of Galaxy hops.
Nice.
Yeah, obscene amounts of Australian Galaxy hops is what they're saying. So, yeah, cheers.
Nice. Cheers, dude.
Ooh, there's a good bitterness to it. Like I said, slightly pine, almost getting that green onion chive type of vibe on it. I'd say medium full. Let's check it one more time. Yeah, I'd say medium full body. Carbonation's about medium too. I wouldn't say spritzy, but there's enough there to let you know it doesn't taste like a flat beer. Slight notes of tropical pine. I almost get more. It's like a papaya type flavor in my book. Dry, pretty dry finish on it, which kind of leads you to want to delve back in. Yeah, it's a little bit more dank, resiny, slight bitter. It's got a good, like I said, it's got like a nice light tropical flavors to it, but I like that it's hoppy. It's aggressively hoppy. I haven't had a beer of this caliber in quite a while. I think since I got a couple beer mails, but really, really glad that I got to try it again this year, and we got distro. Very, very good. If you see it, I recommend it. I'll give you a score later. It's going to be pretty good.
Nice, dude.
Who knows? Yeah, as for the cheese, like I said, it's just a beehive Utah cheese. Creamy, smooth Utah original is what they're calling it. It's actually a fairly hard cheese. It's almost got like an aged cheddar smell to it. A little sweet, a little funky, definitely nutty. It's got like almost you can almost like smell the tang of it. It seems like it's gonna have a little bite. Yeah, let's try it out. Cheese.
Cheezers.
Cheezers.
It's a little bit funkier than I was thinking. Maybe it's that vegetable rennet. I don't know. It's got a funky, almost barnyardy kind of thing going for it. I mean, it starts out really tangy, rich, milky, buttery. Get this real grassy, earthy undertone. I wouldn't say it's dominating the cheese in flavor wise, but you're definitely getting it. Family owned, handcrafted. It's not the best cheese in the world. Finished kind of quick. Flavors don't stick around too long. Not too bad for, I guess. I don't know. There's no particular style on this cheese. I like how they can just make it, and it's just like, yeah, it's cheese. So let's try it out. We're gonna go cheese before beer.
All
Cheers.
right, cheezers again.
Cheezers.
That's one company that I definitely will be on the lookout for if they ever drop in my area's parish. I'll try that ghost machine.
Nice.
It brought the bitterness down a little bit in the beer. The cheese. You got a little bit more of those melon notes. Still comes through hoppy, punchy, all the way through. And I will say the cheese kind of helps with the finish because that milky lactose creaminess works well with the dry finish of the beer. So it's not quite like, oh man, you like want to delve back in. It's kind of nice, subtle. Let's try the beer and the cheese.
Cheezers.
Cheezers again.
Cheezers again.
And again.
And again.
The beer takes the funkiness out of the cheese, that barnyardy, grassy type of deal. But it totally it smothers the beer completely. So not bad. I'll have some. I got a few more bites here, and I'll check it out a little bit more while everybody else is going. But I mean, not bad. It's typically you're gonna have I don't know. Most of my experience, you have the cheese, and then you drink the beer, and you're like, oh. But sometimes it's vice versa. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, man.
Nice
All right.
lacing on that glass
Yeah,
there,
man. Good.
Yeah, that's really nice. Cool.
I'll say it. They know what they're doing on most of their stuff.
Awesome, man. Thanks, Miscellaneous. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
It is Bumpy's turn.
All right. So with this beer, the aromas, well, there's a sweetness right up front. There's a bit of this like lemon drop to orange, like orange candy, like an orange dum-dum. Maybe a little bit of tea note as well. So it almost becomes like this kind of orange marmalade tea like thing as well. Which I don't know if I saw a date on this or not. This could be old, or it could just be the way the hops are coming off. Yeah, that's about it. Sweetness, I'm not sure if it's coming from any malts that are in it or if it is just from the hops that are used. But I mean, it doesn't smell super malty. It's a lager. So, well, cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers, Mr. Bumpy.
Cheers, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, lighter body, kind of a medium-sized carbonation with this one. Slightly drying to the palate, just slightly. It's got a crispness to it. there is that kind of tea note a little bit, kind of like an Arizona green tea almost. There is that orange, like Dum Dum, but it's like almost like a diet candy Dum Dum at this point. It's not as sweet on the palate as it was in the aromatics. Kind of a crackery malt profile. Not much sweetness coming off the malt. Bitterness is, I don't know, for a lager, I guess it'd be kind of moderate. It does have like a slightly detectable bitterness, maybe more like you might find in like a Czech style Pilsner almost. Yeah, it kind of has that little bit of that tea thing though that does happen, like with like if it was like a pale ale or an IPA or something that's well hopped, and then it starts to kind of die off. It's kind of got that thing going for it. All right, this cheese, I've not even taken a bite yet. Wow. So from afar, it just had a funk smell to it. When I get up close to it, it's a lot like sour cream and onion, French onion dip.
I like it.
So I'm not sure what exact spices are used or herbs or whatever, but I mean maybe a little bit of dill and whatever else may be in there. Wow, smells creamy from the cheese itself. Let's take a bite.
It's cheesers.
Yeah, very soft.
Cheese.
Soft food cheese would be a good melting cheese. So it's almost got this, the way that it kind of is, the cheese and the herbs and everything are happening together. It reminded me of clam chowder soup. There's this creaminess to it, like you get that milkiness of the clam chowder, and then usually throw some type of spices and stuff on top. It's got this kind of clam chowder soup vibe to me.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
A little bit of saltiness. But yeah, the Havarti itself is just creamy, milky, buttery. I'm not sure. I mean, there's when they say spices, I mean it's not hot, so it's not like a hot spice. If they are using some type of hot pepper, they're not using a lot of it at all. So yeah,
Seasoned cheese.
a seasoned cheese. Smells like French onion dip or sour cream and onion. And it tastes like a little bit like clam chowder. It is starting to pick up more of that kind of like, I don't know if it's a dill spice or whatever. It's not like really pickly, but it is picking up a bit of that kind of French oniony type vibe more and more as I eat it as well. All right, let's
Cheeser.
Jesus again.
Yeah.
I did that last time, but I just spaced it.
What style beer is that again, Bumpy? I'm sorry.
Dry hop lager.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Drinking the beer down. I mean, I get the kind of orange candy type note. A little bit of that tea-like flavor as well. It kind of hides the cheese notes for a bit, but then the spices kind of come back from the cheese and mix in with that kind of bitterness on the finish too. Kind of makes it taste a little bit more earthy. But there's that kind of just French onion type thing going on. As far as that, all right, let's drink and eat.
All right.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, shit. That was piece of
Cheers. Snap, sniff,
shit.
Hanging out with Nam Reed.
sniff.
That was a little bit weird. It gave like a quick spike of like an alcoholic type note off the cheese, off the beer, which is only 5.5%. So it's kind of odd. But that's basically all it did, and then the cheese just kind of covered up until the finish here. There's a lingering bitterness from the beer mixing still with the spicy herb stuff from the cheese. It's not really the best after flavor. Kind of would be left on the palate. So yeah, I'd say drink the beer after eating the cheese. So it kind of washes it away better. Or just don't put them together. It worked even better that way. All right. Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers, Bumpy. Cheers. Cheers, 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 cheers. Cheesers. Okay. Enough's enough. Tanner.
I think we need to have a conversation about some new speakers that I can purchase. But dude, I've been nosing this. I haven't taken a sip yet. And for being like an adjuncty milkshake IPA, there's so many different aromas that I'm getting out of this. Like at first I'm like, okay, it's like a sweet banana. It's more like candied banana. And then I'm getting a little bit of that like vanilla. So it has that like banana cream up front. And then I'm nosing again. I'm like, this kind of has like pina colada like aromas, like pineapple. It's kind of lacking if there was coconut, possibly like a hop that has coconut in it. Of course, there's no
Sabro.
Yeah, there might be some Sabro in this. But then also I'm getting like getting a little bit of like a minty like toothpaste like aroma. And I was getting like some melon. There's a little bit of like hop resin, some like lemony citrus. I just wanted to say I was looking at this. Let me see if I can get this on camera. I'll get the bottom of this.
Wow.
That's all the sediment. But yeah, like I said, the aroma's coming out of this for being like an adjunct milkshake IPA. It's got some different things. And then one of the descriptions for the appearance, I think this would fit. It's like when Bumpy says melted down like liquid lollipop. That's kind of what this looks like. But yeah, let's dive into this. Excited to try this. I mean, banana cream pie milkshake IPA.
I know, dude. That sounds
Pretty
good.
Hey, let's try it out. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Right.
Oh, here you go. Fucking Millennium. It says nugget, mild, herbal, similar, mint, pineapple.
Oh, there is mint. I was getting like a toothpastey aroma. All right, right up front, it's more. Oh, I just got the mint. Oh no. Oh no.
That's weird.
The mint is. Oh, that's just that might ruin it for me with this one. It's very like just brush my teeth, minty toothpastey. Up front, I'm getting like pineapple. It's actually it's a lot thinner than you would expect. But it's like pineapple. You get a little bit of breadiness. The finish is like mint that kind of transforms into like this banana vanilla combination. Pie, there's really not any like, there's not enough breadiness to actually give it like that like pie crust, like banana cream pie, like that. There's a nice lemony note. Dude, the I don't know. The mint is kind of killing it for me, to be honest with you. Um, Overall, it's not a bad tasting beer, but it's super prominent on the palate, and it's kind of taken away from the aspect of what the beer actually is. As far as being like a milkshake IPA, it's a little bit thinner. The vanilla's there. It's nice and creamy. You get a little bit of a drying aspect. Not necessarily bitter, I would say, just more on the dry side. I think the sweetness kind of uh, runs through any type of bitterness or like hop resin, like lingering aspect on this. It's a decent tasting beer, but for someone like me, where when I get mint in a beer, I start to only taste that, and it starts to I don't know, it starts to make the beer not enjoyable for me personally. But overall, like I said, it's got some different things going for it. I mean, I think maybe they if they didn't use that hop that gives off that mint note, then possibly this would have worked out a little bit better, in my opinion, personally. This was like $5 for this single can. Oh my god! I just poured the last of it in this. Did you see all that?
Yeah.
Holy crap! Let's get another sip with all the
Snow globe. You're gonna be farting tomorrow.
probably. That sip was a little bit better. I think once you start to get the sediment and you start to drink some of the from the bottom of the can, it kind of mixes in a little bit more, and you get a little bit more of that banana cream like flavor. The mint aspect is a little bit more dialed back. I'm not getting much of it, so I think that's the way to go, to kind of do a little switch and pour, shake it in there with this. But personally, up front, like I said, that mint note was a little too prominent. But yeah, enough of the beer. Let's talk about the cheese. Like I said, it was super soft, very bendy. It doesn't want to break at all. Slightly oily, very buttery, milky, creamy, slightly nutty, a bit of tang, a little bit of saltiness. But for the most part, it's got like this very big, dominant buttery note, buttery, milky, creamy note. Cheers, Josh. But yeah, I'm gonna dive into this. I'm gonna try this cheese out. So, cheesers.
Cheesers.
These are
Cheese. Oh, shit.
Here, Hubsar was typing.
It's super creamy. Ooh. Well, it's actually there's a big amount of nuttiness in this. Oh wow, that was like holy crap, that's buttery. That's like if you just got done buttering your toast, and you take that first initial bite, and you get that big chunk of butter in your mouth. Yeah, that was so buttery. That was actually kind of like eating like a little piece of butter, and it's still lingering. The saltiness is lingering. The buttery aspect is lingering. Super creamy. It was very creamy to the point where it was like almost kind of like pasty and hard to chew through. Not bad. I like the amount of there was like some nuttiness. There wasn't really much of a tangy aspect to it, but like I said, it was super buttery. Um, could I eat a bunch of this? Probably not, because of that buttery aspect. I feel like it's just super buttery. I see this, like they say, used for grilled cheese. See that working out very well. As far as the cheese to just kind of eat on its own, it's a little too much for me personally. Overall, tasty. It's got some good flavor. There's nothing offensive to it, Like I said, I think it's just like more of the texture. It does have a. I will say it does have a very. It's a strong cheese for sure. It's very flavorful. All the flavor in the cheese definitely comes out very strong. Um, yeah, not bad. Let's see how it works with this beer. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Buttery mixed with banana cream. Let's see. All right, cheesers.
Cheezers. Wait, hey, go back up there.
Damn you, StreamYard. Ah, damn, look at the bottom of that thing.
I know, right? Ooh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good. That banana cream is like very intense now. It kind of it really did enhance the banana cream aspect. The other notes kind of died down. That mint flavor is almost completely gone. Uh, really dialed up the sweetness. I will say the sweetness just totally just got ramped up. Really brought out that creamy vanilla in the beer. It actually worked very well together. Um, yeah, let's try one more time. Let's see what happens.
That's right. Whoop, whoop.
This is totally like banana cream pina colada. I don't know. It's weird. It's what I'm getting out of this beer. It's totally like amplified a banana, vanilla, pineapple, coconut vibe. Not bad. I do like the pairing. And try it the other way, see what happens. Cheesers.
Cheezer.
Cheezers again.
No, other way around. I will say the beer does kind of cut through when you take a sip of the beer first. It does kind of cut through that overly creamy aspect of the cheese. But as far as like any like enhancing any flavors and creating any other type of flavor notes, not so much. Other way around for sure. I'm not really sure how I feel about these products at this point, so I'm gonna have to think on it. So next time around, I'll have some maybe some last notes and rating. Cheers, guys.
Awesome. Cheers, Tanner.
Cheers.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay. Very tired. I can tell when you're tired, man. All right, so let's get into the beer first. Okay, so this is from Prairie. And whoops, hold on. I got an itch in my armpit.
Scratch. It's
Driving
okay.
me crazy. Does it smell like BO?
Oh,
No, we're good. Okay. So this is a pumpkin pie treat from Prairie. Usually they have those real decadent stouts and stuff like that, the big desserties. This is a sour ale with pumpkin pie spice blend and toasted marshmallow flavor. So let's get into the nose. Yeah, definitely like all spicy kind of thing going on. Like cinnamon and what's the other stuff in that? Oh, I forgot the spices. But you know what I'm saying. Kind of a fruity like feel to it in the nose, sweet fruity. You get the sour lactic acidy kind of feel in the nose. It's got that pumpkin pie. There's a slight like dough crust from or crusty dough like the like the dough used for a pumpkin pie. Um, it's got that. It smells like a pumpkin pie with a little bit of sour, almost like it's what it smells like is the pumpkin pie yogurt that I get, the Greek yogurt that I buy over at the store. It smells just like it. I love buying the pumpkin pie Greek yogurt. It's so good. It's got pumpkin pie stuff on the bottom that you mix up. Oh, it's good with the vanilla and that sour kind of vibe, from the yogurt. It's the same kind of feel in this in the nose. Opaque, can't see through it. Well, you kind of can, but you can't. It's actually leaving some kind of like a webbing. It's kind of ribbon around the sides there. I can't go too far. I'll pour over. Off-white head. Well, white. We'll say white head. Almost got a bluish tint to it. What the hell is that all about? It looks silky on the sides, kind of silky, small, tight bubbles, holding good retention though for a good sour here. That's nice. I like that. Kind of an orange or a pumpkin pie look at the bottom, kind of that pumpkin-y orange at the bottom, that squashy. Yeah. Cheers. Let's drink it.
Cheers.
I'm interested to hear about this.
It's sour. That's definitely it could be a kettle, it could be a Berliner Weiss or something like that. I don't know, but I'm wanting to say more of like a kettle-y kind of thing. But it's definitely sour and tart. It's not sweet by no means. Almost has a lemon, like a lemon limey kind of sour citrusy edge on the side. But then you get like this huge like pumpkin spice, allspice kind of thing just going right through your mouth as far as the flavors go. Initially and in the back and the finish. It's kind of dry. It dries off in the back. Everything kind of dissipates and leaves, leaving you with that lemon lime in the throat, if that makes any sense. It's definitely more, it's not sweet by no means. It's got that pumpkin, it's got like a doughy. There's a dough. There's the not dough like the cooked pie. I'm trying to get this right because I've opened my eyes when I review. Usually I close my eyes and I really go over through, you know what I'm saying? No, but it's got that pumpkin pie kind of thing. It's just like overall like the stuff in the pumpkin itself, the pie crust, and then it's also got even a dollop of like cream on the top. It's got this real crazy feature all around like you're eating a pie, but it's sour. It's actually got a medium light body. The body's quite nice. Mouthfeel is tart, tingly, kind of dry. Carbonation is medium low. No alcohol whatsoever. 5.5. So, yeah, very drinkable, freaking sour, man. I think that'll go very well with this pumpkin spiced goat cheese. So let's go ahead and smell this up. Look at it. Yeah, it's got it's a goat cheese tube. That's all it is. Y'all know what that looks like. But for those that don't, it's soft, it's crumbly, it's squishy and nice. I want it to go in my mouth and I want to eat it. It smells like a goat cheese tube, but with that added spice of it's not gourdy. Like the beer was not gourdy. It was more it wasn't as squashy. It was more
all spicy, pumpkin spicy.
Yeah, pumpkin spicy, yeah. And the same with the cheese. And I think they even said they added just spices. So I mean it's expected. But then you got that creamy like almost lemon-like creamy goat, like wild goat cheese taste, or smell. I love the smell of goat cheese. I love the taste of it. That citrusy kind of milkiness. It's like that rough, wild goat, instead of the cow where it's a little less like crazy wild. It's not as funky. Let's eat it, man. I can't stand talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
Big old slicing.
And then you just...
I love when it has the goat in it. It's great.
I love when Beer Man says that on his shorts. And then you just eat it, man.
Eat it, man. Cheers, Dickie and Alex. Yeah. This is actually just like the beer. It's got that with that added kick of goat and creamy goat cheese. It's got the same kind of sour funk as this sour here. Wow. Your mouth. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Everything just went off. I didn't even do anything. Dude, we've had shit falling off of our cupboards and everything in our house. I think my dad or my mom's haunting us.
Poltergeist.
My dog.
Brewski's back. The kitchen.
But this tastes just like, this has the same sour feature as this beer here. I'm really curious. That milk addition is gonna really, really thicken it up. So let's get cheese before beer again. Oh, it's really leaving it really leaves a big old like chunk of spice in the back of your palate. God, you just want to wash it down. But I mean, the cheese isn't bad. It's just, whoo, boy, is it spicy. Not pepper spicy. Not hot. All right. They go good together. It milks it up. It thickens it. It's like they put a bunch of lactose now in the beer. It's just this real big lactose bomb now. It's got this. It definitely has the citrus and the funky goat cheesiness mixed in with that pumpkin spice and the sour kettle sour, let's say, kind of a feel to the beer with that nice bready. That it's real, not bready, but like doughy. Like it's real when you clench your tongue to your palate, you really get like you're eating pie dough. It's really interesting, and then you get a little bit of whiff of like the marshmallow vanilla kind of thing going on as they put that in the sour. It says so. You do get kind of that with the creaminess of the goat cheese. It's very nice. It's not bad. I kind of want a different. I should have gotten a different flavor of either beer or cheese just to kind of like accentuate one or the other. It's like I put too much pumpkin together. I wish there was like a blueberry sour or something, or a strawberry sour or something like that mixed in with like that pumpkin, not strawberry, like blueberry, kind of an earthy berry or something sour would have gone really well with like this pumpkin cheese or something, or backwards. I don't know. I think it was too much pumpkin, but that's all right. It was still good. It accentuated the cheese, accentuated the beer. Oh, let's get the beer now. I haven't closed, but I like the beer going through it, so I like to chew the cheese. Actually, it was nice, but you still want to drink that beer to kind of rid it out of your mouth, to get the cakey pasty off your mouth. So yeah, cheese before beer. All right, so that's what I have for you. Let's go back to miscellaneous. His last thoughts.
All right. So yeah, last thoughts. The cheese was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was only 4 ounces. I ate it all. I've had a few cheeses from that brand. Not bad.
It's gone.
This,
They said, and it's gone.
yeah. But would I buy it again? Probably not. Just on price point, value wise. I mean, it was $7.70 for a 4-ounce portion. That's a little bit in the high range for what it was. Could you put it on a charcuterie board? Yeah. It's gonna be the best cheese you ever had? No. The more I ate on it, it gave me like this is not an aged cheese, but it gave me like I've had some cave aged cheese, and it was giving me this similar type of funkiness that I was getting off of this. Slight sweet with some age, and it was more of a hard cheese on towards the bottom of the slice, which is what I initially tried. The more I got into it, more milky, rich, creamy, nutty. Not bad. I'd give the cheese a 90. I think that's a fair score. It wasn't bad. I was hungry. 90's fair. For the Parish Brewing Company, the Atticus Atlas, um, there's a few things I did miss on my initial review. 9%, it's not boozy at all. Malt wise, there's a slight sweetness to it, not overpowering. There's a nice bitterness that follows with that. Almost like I'd say more towards biscuity malt than crackery. A little bit more on the biscuity side. That being said, very, very aggressively hopped beer. Aromas on it, out of this world. You taste it, it's a totally different beast. I don't mind. Like I said, this is a very, very good beer. It's the second year in a row that I've bought it. Um, Parrish is doing it when it comes to this. They've had some really good collabs the past few months. Very hot bomb. You know what I mean? It's pine. You're getting a pine earth like you're getting from that, like those West Coast IPAs, you know? Very, very earthy pine, dank, resinous type of thing. But you get slight tropical flavors too, you know? It's got the New England aspect of it, but the bitterness and the hoppiness of it, it is out of this world. And it's brewed in Louisiana, so it's kind of here nor there. They just call it a triple IPA. That being said, it's a very, very good beer. I'm going to score it a 95 out of 100. It's a very, very good IPA. If you ever see this, I highly recommend that you pick it up if you can get it in date, if you're not scared of a little bitterness. Like I said, this was canned 7/22/22. It's a few months in, and like I said, I was still getting that green onion, that good. It's got a fucking good hop backbone to it, dude.
Hmm.
And I couldn't imagine this drinking like canned day was done. It'd be, I would assume, way too green, but it's worth giving a shot. Very, very good beer. 95 on that. Pairing wise, I will say the cheese helped the beer out by bringing down some of that bitterness and allowing some more of that sweet malty fruit flavors to come through. Um, did help with the drying finish of the beer. Uh, and it, like I said, it just threw a little bit more creamy, like Beerman said, a little bit of lactose to it, and it was enough to make it to where it wasn't like, oh, I need to get right back in there. Mellowed it out, rounded it off. Definitely would have the cheese and then the beer, not the beer and then the cheese, because the cheese smothers it. So pairing wise, I'm kind of on the fence, but I'm gonna lean more that this is towards the cheddar. Just opinion wise on as much cheese as we've eaten over the years. Yeah, I'd say the cheese amplifies the beer. Does the beer do much for the cheese? Not really. It took out a little bit of that funkiness that was there, but overall, I'll go 87 on that. I definitely think there are better cheeses to pair with this triple IPA, hands down. But you know,
Cheers, dude.
cheers, man. Yeah, all around, not bad. The beer was cheaper than the cheese. I would buy the beer again, probably not the cheese. And I would send this in a beer mill. I would send it in a beer mill and I'd buy it again. Very, very good product. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, man. Cheers. Awesome. All right. Well, let's get to Bumpy.
Quickly before I fall asleep.
Oh, God.
Oh, start with the cheese. It was interesting. I've had a few cheeses that have kind of had similar aromas and flavor notes of that kind of French onion thing. Wasn't really expecting that out of this one. I thought there might be some spiciness to it, just a little bit, anyways. There wasn't. Although kind of interesting notes, like I said, like give me the vibe of like clam chowder when it was all kind of, when you add all the cheese flavors and stuff, along with the herbs and stuff that were used. But it did become kind of a task to finish just the small portion that I did cut off. So it was kind of like I just got kind of tired of eating it after maybe 4 or 5 slices of the cheese. It was kind of like I'm over it. So I'm gonna score the cheese at an 87 out of 100.
You had a Havarti as well.
Yeah,
It's not made for eating like that, boys.
yeah, it's definitely a melting cheese.
The aged one is.
Yeah.
Aged Havarti is freaking phenomenal.
For the beer, it's like I said, it tastes like it's a bit old. So I'm not sure if it is old because there's no can on date. But it tastes like there's some age on it, just a little bit. But I'm at a 37.5 out of 50 for the beer, which lands it in the good category. I actually did look it up on Untapped afterwards as well. And there's not many check-ins on it. I think there's like less than 200 people that rated it. And they rated it right at 3.76 on average. So it's right around the same score that I gave it. And who knows if they're all drinking it fresh or old or what, if this is just the way the beer tastes. I don't know. It's all right. It's thirst quenching and stuff like that, but yeah, much rather have some other IPL. I guess that's what they kind of classify it as. They just call it a dry hop lager on this thing. But,
Right.
all right. But yeah. And as far as the pairing, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it didn't really excite me either. Yeah.
Damn it.
And the aftertaste was
It
pretty
happens. It's always
bad.
bumpy. I don't know why it's always bumpy.
What happened?
You get the bad experiences. You're due for a good one then soon.
I think I just had a good one last time, right?
Yeah, last one was good.
Yeah.
Yep, you were happy. And that was good. And that was a cheer.
Stop that shit. It's too early.
All right, man. Well, Bumpy, thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. Oh, everyone has to drink now. I better drink. It's only if Alex.
I better save a sip for the end.
It is
Oh,
always
yeah, that's
bad.
true, huh?
Cheers.
All right, thanks, Bumpy. Cheers, brother. All right.
Cheers, Bobby.
Dinner.
All right, so for the beer, I'll talk about first. Untapped says Nectar of Aristeus series banana cream pie variant, a hoppy IPA with a touch of vanilla and banana on the finish. I don't know how I feel about that. I will say that is accurate, but if I'm thinking banana cream pie milkshake IPA, you would think that it would just be more on the forefront. Overall, the beer is decent. I will say there are some flavor notes in this beer that definitely kind of throw off the whole aspect of what you're drinking and make it a little disappointing. Like I said, that mint note was coming through a little too prominent. For some reason, I was getting like pina colada vibes. And the flavor, don't get me wrong, the flavor is good. But as far as like being true to its name, banana cream pie milkshake IPA, I just kind of feel like this could have just been it could have been done so much better. With that being said, I'll give it like an 87. Really disappointed with this one, to be honest with you. I had such high hopes for this. And like I said, there was just some flavor notes in it that were just kind of throwing me off. The creamy Havarti, I kind of am right in the same boat as Bumpy, where I'm eating through this cheese and I'm kind of getting bored of it, and this is totally a melting cheese. It doesn't really seem like a cheese that you would kind of do a pairing like this with. And I've learned over time that texture is a big aspect when it comes into cheese for me personally. I like the harder aged cheeses and stuff. Sometimes they're too creamy. This was a little too creamy and so freaking buttery. It was like I was eating chunks of butter, which some people might like, but me personally, I'm not a big fan of. But like I said, if you threw this on a grilled cheese, I could see that this would work phenomenal. But as far as the cheese to put on like a charcuterie board or whatever, um, I'll give it like a I'll give it like a 90. I think it's a good cheese. It's got some good flavor. Me personally, I just think it's a little too overpowering with that buttery note. Um, but yeah, if you're into that type of stuff, I think you would really enjoy it. For the pairing, it did a good job kind of making the beer taste a little bit more like the banana cream pie. But overall, I could see maybe like a cheddar or an aged cheddar working better with this than the Havarti. I think that butteriness to this just totally. I don't know. It was just kind of weird. It didn't seem like it worked as well as I thought it would. Like I said, I think maybe a cheddar would work a little bit better. As far as the pairing, I'd give the pairing probably like I'll give it like a 92, considering the fact that they kind of complemented each other and did a good job. It just wasn't something that overall, I think that there would be other pairings that would work a lot better. So overall worked out, but like I said, aged cheddar would probably work better with this, and this cheese is definitely for like cooking and making. They say pasta salads too, so I might do that because I've been making pasta salads for work. So I might interpret this into a nice pasta salad or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, man. Cool. Well, okay. I just don't have. Yeah, do not have a New England IPA with this cheese. For some fucking reason, that was terrible. It really brought out some kind of pine funk. Anyway, the cheese was really good. The cheese was decent. It was really nicely spiced, very well and evenly done. With that funky goat cheesy kind of unpasteurized kind of feel or something. I don't know. It's got that wild funk, citrusy kind of milky out of a goat's teat kind of thing. It it was just really good. It wasn't as sweet as I would have wanted it, though. I wish it would have been a little sweeter, like a little more. It was kind of like too. I don't know. I guess it was all right, but I'll give it a 92 out of 100 for the cheese. The sour from Prairie, the pumpkin pie sour, was good. It was good. I really liked that it had all the features of the pumpkin pie and the whole the liquid that I was drinking down my throat. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but no, like this. See, like just with the cream and the pumpkin and the crust. It was a big combination of flavors, and it was really nice. It was like you were actually eating pie and putting it in your mouth. So that was nice. I liked it. I'll give it a 90, a 9.90. Going off my 10 score rating, 90. I'll go 93 out of 100 on that one. The mix, it was a little too pumpkin-y for what I was wanting. Even I know I was colliding pumpkin with pumpkin, but I kind of wish like I was saying, like adding a different fruit element to it or something else that would kind of like contrast it or go against the grain a bit,
Like a little apple or something.
Yeah, apple, perfect. Or pear or some kind of weird other thing that could have gone with it would have been cool because it would have added more interesting stuff to it. But it wasn't bad. The mix wasn't bad. It added more milky, earthy, milky, that earthy kind of goat cheesy thing to it. That kind of helped it thicken it up You're still getting that lactic acid, but you're thickening it up as if you were adding lactose to it, or vanilla, like more thickness, more adjuncts, or whatever the hell you could have done to make it nice. It was just really nice. I like the goat cheese in that, the milky thing. It was good. It added a good thing to it. So the mix, it was nice, and I'll give it a 92 out of 100. I would love to try a blueberry goat cheese with this beer or something like that. Yeah, or an goat cheese. Apple goat cheese. Why? I gotta find apple goat cheese now. All right, so good stuff. Let's get to our shout outs. It's time for that, gang. Let's do it, man. All right. So cheers to you guys. Cheers to everyone. Go ahead and start whenever you'd like.
Well, I don't got too much going on nowadays. Like I said, career change, got some irons in the fire. Stay tuned. I'll make a return, and it'll be voracious. I'll be getting down on some stuff. Just I need a little time. Other than that, you can go check out Leprechaun TV on Thursday nights at 9 for the hot seat barbecue banner, interviews, restaurant stories, recipe swaps. Really good community over there. Good dude. Go check out his buddy too, Joey Edibles. Really good dude. Podcast with celebrities, sports figures, things like that. Music entertainers. Good quality program. Other than that, you can go check out Last Beer if he shows up on time on Sunday. If he does do beer bowl discussions or whatever's happening with that. That's pretty much it. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Chat was good tonight.
Yeah.
Good to see some Finaroo and a few others.
Sure is. Good to see you guys.
Sure.
All right. Do you have a recording, Bumpy?
No, just I got videos coming out Wednesdays and Fridays right now. I'm probably gonna eventually try to bump it up a little bit for maybe putting out a video a day once I get enough stuff kind of edited, just because I'm so backlogged that half the stuff that I'm putting out now is like so friggin' old that, yeah, like even if somebody watched my review, the chance of them getting the beer at that point, it's pretty much wait until next year or the next time they brew it. If it's a not that all the beers I get everybody can get, but anyways, yeah, it'd be nice just to kind of catch up on a little bit, anyways, on what I've already drank, and that way I can kind of keep it fresher. Live show Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. My channel, Bumpy Road Brews. It is called New Brew. Just bring a beer that you've never had before to join up on panel. And other than that, I saw that Joe was in the chat like a ways back. Joe from the Beer Patrol. So definitely give him a check if you haven't. Like a child support check. I mean, he's a good guy. Really nice to meet him in person as well. And so my main shout out to Joe is get fucked nerd.
Wow.
Jesus.
Caught me off guard.
Well, Joe said that at least 1,000 times this weekend.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Well, he likes the F word, doesn't he?
Fucking A.
Riot, dude. If you thought this was just like some persona online, no. He's totally like that in person too.
Hell yeah, dude, that's cool.
It's fucking hilarious.
I like Joe, man. Hell yeah, go Joe.
Beer man will get in trouble. We'll be in the yellow, boys.
Oh yeah,
He's got 3 in like 5 minutes.
You all set with your shout outs, Bumpy? I didn't want to interrupt over you.
Yeah, I'm done.
Here.
Shout outs for me. I'm thinking we'll do a little beer brawls tomorrow, 9 p.m. So after Beerman does his thing and Alex does wild card, so Alex will be taking over wild card.
Really?
30. And then I'll be doing beer brawls 9. So pretty much just get 2 beers, same style, and compare them together. Last show we had was pretty fun. So yeah, look out for that. Saturday, rate that beer. I know I haven't really been doing it. I might do it. I might not. Eric does want to hang out, and he was telling me about some event called Beer Vana, where you pay I think it's like $65 for a ticket, but you get a tasting glass, and you get 2-ounce pours.
He bought the $30 ticket, is what he should.
Oh, really? Oh, I gotta look that up then. But yeah, so you get the tasting glass, and then you get 2-ounce pours, and they have I think it's up to 250 beers or something crazy like that. They have a bunch of beers that you can go and taste. So pretty much you get the glass and you kind of just walk around. You get to taste beers.
Good luck tasting 250 beers.
Oh no, that. But, cheers, Eric.
You get that menu and you just circle out where you're gonna go and get a map.
Right.
And drive home afterwards.
Other than that, yeah, go check out my my Beer Tuber Palooza vlog style video. I just released it last night. It's getting some good views, and I gotta catch up on the comments and go back and just comment on everyone who commented on the video. It was a lot of fun. Shout out to the people that were there. Bumpy already mentioned Joe, but shout out to Dan and Mike, FLX Beer Reviews, No Hit Beer Reviews, Kyle, Mad Master Beer Reviews, Keith 93 Lumber spelled out, Nerd Sense, Mike and Sean. There's somebody else. I think I'm forgetting somebody. I think that might be it. If not, go watch the Beer Tuber Palooza video on my channel, and I do have links to everybody that was in the video. Actually, I can do it right here. Hold on one sec. Because I did put it in the description. So it was Bumpy, Dan and Mike, FLX, Kyle No Hype, Sean and Mike, Nerd Sense, Joe Beer Patrol, Matt Master Beers, and Keith 93 Lumber. So that was all them. Then there was also some other people, like Keith brought his girlfriend Katie, Joe from Brotherton. He's a brewer from Brotherton Brewing Co. Him and his wife Amanda were there as well. And then Steven, aka The Resource. Just a very fun to hang out with and educated guy who literally had hitters all night, boatloads of barrel-aged imperial stouts. Almost everyone that he brought out was really, really good. I did enjoy them. But yeah, so go check out those people, and that's enough out of me. And thanks for having me tonight, Beer Man. Cheers.
Of course. Cheers, man. Thanks for being here. All you guys. Right on. Yeah, dude. And dudettes. Next Tuesday will be another open mic. Okay, I'm getting buzzed.
Open mic.
And yeah, we're all gonna sing karaoke. No, we're just gonna be open table.
La 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 la.
It's gonna be open table again. I'm not gonna say that anymore. Just bring what you want. We're not gonna change it. I like having it spontaneous. It allows more people to come onto the panel. You know, you're not all like, have to go get something that he said. 8 o'clock Eastern for that Tuesday next week. Wednesday, tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock my time will be a Super Bad the movie theme. I've had a hard time finding something, but I think I have something that's appropriate enough. I don't know. but we'll find out, and we'll find out what everyone else brings as well. So be there or be square, and hopefully it works. Be square. Don't be square. Be
anything with a
crazy.
heart on it. Anything with a heart on it for McLovin.
I forgot about McLovin. How can I forget about McLovin? Yeah, dude. Probably. Yeah, sure.
You don't even have a last name. It just says McLovin.
Yeah. So bring that, and then we'll have a month of scary movies themes for Halloween month. So prepare for 4 weeks of scary movie themes. We had one, but anyway, I'm just gonna keep going. So I brewed some beer. It's almost done. One of them's almost done. The pressurized one's almost done. That was quick. This one's going nuts. So I will send some of these out eventually. Well, if they taste good. If they don't taste good, you're not getting any, and I'll have to suffer drinking it out of the tap. But yeah, we'll figure that all out and figure it out. So I got a New England IPA I'm brewing next week. I'm waiting for the yeast that already was sent out. Thank God. I found a really great company from California that ships fast. What else is there? What else? There's nothing else. Let's just keep going. I got a package from Beer Hounds, beer reviews today, 3 beers, and I am going to definitely review those. I appreciate that so much. So go to Beer Hounds beer reviews. He ceases to amaze me. No, he just sends things. I love it. I think it's cool. As a gift, he just sent it. I was like, "What's this?" And so it was real nice to see that. So thank you, Beer Hounds, Bill. And then we got Finru in the house. We got Finru Brewing Company as well, man. He's got something new up, so go check out his new video. It's Happy Homebrew Wednesday number 16. He just put that up a little while ago, so go check that out. And that's all I have. That's all I have, man. But I want to say I thank everyone in this community. We've got a great community, building a great community through you guys and everyone else. So yeah, I want to thank and cheers to Miscellaneous Brew Reviews, Bumpy Road Brews, and East Coast Elky Reviews. Cheers, guys. Thanks for being on the panel. And thanks to the awesome chat. There's so many people. It'll take forever to just go through it. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna say a shout to Jamie C. Thank you so much. Cheryl Crawford. We had Joe in the house, Beer Patrol. We had cheers to you, Mark IA. Fuck, I can't say your name, dude. Mark A. Mark, what's up? Dustin Dyson. Ghost Town Nation family. Oh boy. Josh with Last Beer. Cheers to you. And Alex Beermaster. Cheers. And Dickie's Beer Reviews. Also another guy you should go check out. And Alex Beermaster, check him out as well. And we had Hot Sauce Junkie Tim in here. Cheers to you. I told you you should get a hot beer and a hot cheese. You're good to go. Finru Home Brewing. Cheers, man. That's it, man. Middle Fru. What's up, Paul? What's up, Paul?
Can't forget about
Thomas Middle. Hey, what's up, Eric? All right. We're gonna do this. All right, so let's get back to let me find my out video, and then we'll do our last little thing. You guys have a good night, day, wherever you're from in this beautiful world. But not after one more sip. That was a big sip.
Freaky tune.